stream started. Hello. Howdy, in one time for once. Hello.
Hello. So, I was just about to start stream when something happened. That's why I started way later than other days. So, I was about to start when someone of my relatives came up to me and told me, hey, do you know how the fuck do you open this thing? And I have something that is supposed to be like an atomizer, like a deodorant or like perfume stuff. And I have never seen something so fucking or badly designed. So, let's see. The thing I'm talking about is this thing. So, allow me to show you this like brilliant piece of engineering. Right? I want you to look at this. This thing is supposed to be an fucking tint of perfume, right? So, just to explain you. These are the instructions on how to open this thing. First, I don't know if it's supposed to be repressible. So, let me just open this on a different... So, this is how you do it. According to the instructions. First, you must pull and remove something this way. Right? All clear so far? I'm assuming it's like the what is that thing called? The impact? Right? Okay. Once you do that, you grab it and twist the top like this and the bottom this way. Right? Once you do that, you grab the top and pull up. Peel, yes, would be the word. Clear? Yes? Did you get the instructions? Right? First, you remove you peel the exterior like this. Then you twist the bottom to the left, the top to the right. Then you pull these things up. Okay. Well, just to make sure you are clear about this. Hello, this is. So, once you remove the peel, this thing is completely white with no way to grab it. There is like nothing to hold on to. This damn thing, this is like perfectly textureless plastic. Usually opening it below the enhancement open from the press team. Well, that's what you would think, right? But here is the thing. This bottom part, you would think, okay, it's just like this is the bottom you need to twist, right? This part down here. No. Actually, that thing extends like up to here. like right up to here, right? So you are twisting this way, that way, right? But this bottom part has nowhere to actually like grab onto. It's perfectly like smooth. Right? And even if you twist it to the right or the left, it doesn't like unscrew or anything. And if you pull up, nothing happens. It's just like a fucking like solid piece of plastic. So I actually don't know how the fuck to open this thing. Hold on. This is my mission now. How the fuck do you open this? How the fuck do you open this? A hammer? Let me see. Let me find a video. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Now I see how the fuck this is structured. Hold on. Look at this. I want to show you this. Look at this. That's how it's supposed to open. The fuck? Where did that come from? Look at this.
Told you it's skill issue.
What the fuck? Wait. Hold on. Let me look. Is there any other like examples of this? That's not the same thing. Where is it? This looks closer. What the fuck? Look at this one. What the actual fuck? How the what? How the actual fuck did they... Hold on, let me go grab it. Hold on. Let me go grab it. Okay, so I have it right here. So I see the line where the dude like lifted the top part, right? The one we saw first, and then I see the other line where the guy like opened the bottom. How the actual fuck are you supposed to open this? What the fuck? Hold on. Just so you guys know exactly what are we talking about. Hold on. Hold on. What the actual fuck? Okay, so let me copy this. Just so you guys can see what I'm dealing with. Where is it? I have too much shit on my desktop. What is it? Why did I? Hold on. I'm going to just grab a random. Okay, good enough. So, look at this. Look at this monstrosity. So, explain to me. Wow. How do I open this thing? This is what I have. That's my coffee by the monitor. How the fuck do I open this? You can actually see the line on top, right? The spot where they opened before. But there is also the bottom, right? Bottom looks vexed. What the fuck do I... How the fuck? Oh. Oh wait. Is this working? I'm squeezing this like a... one of those Kinder Surprise eggs. Ah! It opened. Did it open? What the fuck? What the fuck? It does smell like the deodorant. Is this like... is this plastic? No. Okay, it open now. You can actually see. Okay, it's open. I don't know if I open it the correct way, but it's open. My hands hurt. Okay, let me go deliver this thing to the person who gave it me. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay. Hello. Has it always deleted messages? Yes. They disappear from chat, but not from my chat. Yeah. Indeed. That way you cannot like delete messages without my approval. Yeah. Yes, you might not hide from me on my own chat. I have absolute control. So I went and told my relative, here, I opened this thing I cracked this thing open like an egg. I don't care if it's the correct way. You can figure it out yourself from here. Yeah. But yeah, that thing is like a fucking puzzle. Anyways, that happened. Entertaining. Weird. They didn't ask for it to be fixable. Apparently, according to the internet, I opened it the right way. Apparently, right? It's not a guarantee that it will be correct, but I'm technically correct, right? It's like when the internet tells you have cancer. It's technically the correct symptoms, so it's technically correct. Yeah. Indeed. How? Why? Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Okay. So we were like figuring out the dungeons, right? So let us move on to that before I get more distracted.
Stream started. Hello.
Indeed, time
Howdy,
to be
I'm on time
productive.
for once. Hello. E. Told you
So-
it's skill issue.
Skill you. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Let me open the game. Opening. One second. It's not 1 second, it's a 1 seconds. Okay. Mwah. So, let me open the other thingy. Dungeons. We are going for... We're starting with the Iron Fortress. Okay. Updated software. Yay. So, we have this to start with. Right? Quite nice. Quite nice. Is it going to be snow outside the fortress? No. Sadly, it's not in an area that snow. Yeah. So, let us begin. New. Let's see. Rooms. Dungeons. This is dungeon what again? I don't remember. This has to be dungeon 4. Yeah, dungeon 4. Dungeon 4. Dungeon 1. Okay. So, we will follow the same logic of the other dungeons. And we will be using this naming style, right? So, let's go. Is map underscore dungeon 4 underscore 0. Was it? Let's just keep it 007, right? And because we have an F2 and a big one, right? I'm going to put this a 01. And the location will be 00. Like that. Yes, the enemy types for these are undead, basically. So let me copy some structures. We have these, right? So we want the same size. 48 for 35 to... So, for 35 to 8. Oh, that's actually correct. Okay. It is the same size, right? Yeah, it is. It just looks smaller because it's like dark. Okay. So this location is going to be here. The entrance, right? And we can see we have like most of the entrance blocked above right here. So let me create a tile set first. So we want a tile set. And we will call this tset underscore dungeon PNG4 for now. Actually, let me copy that. Delete this tile set. And I'm going to grab the placeholder tile set. Duplicate this. Change the name. And we will be using this for now. Right? Also the ledges. Yes, indeed. So let's see. We go back to the map. So first we need a tile set. Tiles, let's call these walls. We are going to grab the PNG4 tile set. Okay, so we have this tile set here. And according to our design, here we can see we have basically a wall on the bottom. And then we have the gate, right? And this is 4 tiles high. So that would be like this at the bottom and 4 tiles high. Let me see, this is 6 tiles. Let's leave it yeah, 6? Yeah, 6 tiles. Okay. So 3, 6. So it's like this. 3, 6. There we go. There is our gate. Right? Right now it looks very ominous and dark. So the background we have not really decided yet. So I will just put it to a random like color. How about I grab the overworld color? Overworld. I'm just going to grab a random one. Background. This. I'm going to grab this color right here. Right here. There we go. Right. Okay, that's the first room. Undead is going... The theme is going to be a Gothic style or Grey Wash Dungeon. That's a good question. I have not decided. Not decided yet. It's supposed to be mostly dark colors, like lead, dark, kind of, maybe like magnetite. Is the way I envision it, at the very least. Okay, so that's room 1 right here. Let's do the other 2 rooms. Ground first and second rooms, Gothic underground area. Rather than grey would be dark, and the Gothic would be like not really fitting because this is a fortress, not like a castle or something like that. So I'm not sure. Okay, new room. So this would be... Actually... No, let's do it like this. Map dungeon for... This will be 06, 01, 00. Right, so the room to the left. Let me create a little set called... walls. Right, so let's see. According to our thing, we have a room like this with a fence in between. The wall over here is 2 layers thick. Okay, so we have a wall all along the bottom. Then we go up, and this is supposed to be too thick, like that. Over here it has to be 4, and according to this, we have an extra bit right here, right? And from here a fence runs through. And then we have a door to the left, right there. And from there we have it for right and up. So 4 up, right there. Now it's taking shape quite nicely. Okay. Okay. Next room, map underscore the dungeon 408 0100. You send your rush idea for team for each in Discord? Oh, nice. Yeah, I can check that out. Let me finish this room. Walls, set, DG, that. So we have a room like this, up and around. We said it was 2 rows. 4 here, 5 here across, and empty here on the 4th, empty there. And it should be a perfect mirror of that one. Yeah. Basic designs to draw inspiration from. I like the idea. Hold on, let me just mark this correctly. That's supposed to be like a pillar on these two locations. Okay. Let me check Discord. Oh. That's very dramatic. The first one. But it's very close to what I had in mind, actually. If you remove like the carpets and the, for some reason, fungi growing plant thingies. The decoration in the columns, I don't know how easy it would be for them to be represented on this perspective. No. The second one though is going to be very close. Yes. Color scheme, you are very close. Yes. Okay, so we got the entrance. Right? Done. Just to keep things in order, let me group this. Right? We will create a group. Let's call this entrance. And I will grab this, put it in there. Right, so let's add one more room. So map underscore engine for this would be 07 01 01, right, and that would be this right here. So here we're going to need walls, not only walls. So let's see. Tile set, walls, PNG for the tile set. We do have a set of walls down here, right? And it should be an opening of 3. So it's 3, 6, 3, 6. So it should be like this. Yeah. It is indeed neat to have the design go through the iteration steps. Actually, I will keep this dark, even though it's not perfect. Hold on. So we also need holes, right? So holes. Okay. Oh. This one. So you might barely be able to see that, right? So let's see. We start one block left of the entrance on each side. We go up 3, and then we have a T of 3. Okay. So we start one off like this on each side. We go up 3. We make a T like that. Then we go all the way to 2 before the border, and then turn left. So all the way to turn before the border, then turn left. Like that. That doesn't look that close to the sign, but that's basically because of the tile set I'm using. And we have some pillars, so let me real quick just place some blocks to signal the pillars. So we have one on each position here and one on the sides. So it would be like that and like this. You barely can see anything. Hold on. Let me adjust this. Let's put a kinda darkish gray like that. Right now you can see most of the stuff. It doesn't look that good because of the way the whole tile set is designed. Sadly. And now that I see it like this, it seems very claustrophobic. Okay. Let's continue. Let's make this over here. I'm going to duplicate this. Drop bottom lower fish sides. You mean this? Move this lower. It's not so much about this space right here. It's more about these columns. Because, mind you, the player is the size of a square, right? Roughly. That means it's going to be like difficult to move around this, right? Especially if you are fighting enemies. Knowing that these holes are supposed to like take the whole square, not just this tiny bit in the middle, right? Because it should look more like this, right? So the issue here is that the player is the size of a square. And there is supposed to be a boss fight here or something. Yeah. And 2 soldiers on the sides. It's quite tight, yes. Imagine fighting the up enemy right here. Right? It's kinda... it's a bit tight. Okay, and over here, let's make the other map. So, this would be for, will be 6, 1, 1. This one. And this is supposed to have a wall like that. We have a space here of 2 right here, 2 right there. So it should be like that. Let me remove that. And it goes down by 3. So then it goes like this. Right? And we have a wall over here. And then we have stairs here. Let me remove the holes. So the structure is supposed to be like this. A bit cramped for a boss room. Yeah, it's not meant to be a boss room. But it still looks very tight. So you are supposed to have stairs here, right? We stop blocking the area. I cannot make stairs outside yet. It is in the fourth room of the dungeon. So just to like exemplify that we have the not call it these like defenses, right? We have 2, 1, 2. So it would be wow. Do I have something else that I can just... Okay, so 2, 1, 2. Then we have 1 and 4. That's 5. Hold on. Oh, it's not like quite tight here. So we have 2 on the bottom. Yeah, 2 at the bottom, 3 up top. Okay. That's how that is supposed to look. And we have a door at the end. Right in the middle. Right there. We are just like putting placeholder in place. So we have this room mostly correct there. That would be the one on the left. Let's make the one on the right here. It would be mostly the same, but more empty. So this would be still on 0, 1, but this would be 8. Like that. We don't need the holes. And we said we have a door there. Why did you choose that color? You can barely see your username. Oh, right, I'm missing the wall over here. And this goes across. So we have at the door 5 from the wall and 1 down the middle right here. So this is 4, 5 here.
It whispered in cracks between constellations, and it found in the perfect instrument.
Indeed. When I'm making the tiles and the maps like this, it doesn't look that good as when it's like this. Okay, that map is kind of okay. Okay. Let's make... Yeah, it's just a texturing thing, but it does look a bit disappointing. So let's make this center one right here. So this will be 71_02. Why is there so much noise today? Okay, let's see. We have only a wall on the top, right there. Yeah, this is just placeholders. You are indeed correct. This goes down up to 2, like that. Then we also do that on the other side. Up to 2. Then we move 4 in on each side. And then we have the stairs there. That's the space. So the stairs would be right here. Like that. And that's it. Okay, now we need to do left and right. Let's start with this one. So, duplicate this. And this would be 1, 6, like that. Okay. New. So we have the wall running on the side, and we have 4 here, so it would be like that, and we have 4. So like this, and we stop to before and go up like that, and we have a space of 3 and we close there, space of 3 and close here like that. It doesn't look anything like it should. Even though it's technically the correct form, it doesn't look anything like it should. You know, I should like just make a tile set. Why have I not done that? Yes, I have this like placeholder, but it looks next to nothing alike to this, right? Huh. I just realized I should have like, oh, why didn't I like just make this as the tile set? Huh. I just realized that. Maybe I will do it after the stream. It doesn't have to be on the stream. Okay. So let me duplicate this one again. So this is 0, 2, and this should be 8. So this one is supposed to have like an L right here that is 3 by 3. So it should be, we have that there. It needs to be double. Two, 4, 5. So this is supposed to be like that, right? And this needs to be too thick, so that should be like this. Yeah, then we go back up like that. I like the mix of clutter and more open. I feel like this was pretty well designed. Hopefully. And we have a wall over here. And then we have 5 open. Like that. Yeah. Then we have a space of 3 here. 3 and then that. Yeah. Then we have a hole right here. Actually, this should be sticking out a little bit more. Like that. And the hole here is supposed to be like that. No, like this. Even though it doesn't look quite correct. That's 8, 1, 0. So with that, now we have this whole set right here, right? Actually, no. Hold on. Did I put the door over here? I did not. Wow. Okay, according to this, there is a door up top. So 1 right there, if I recall correctly, yeah. And 3 from the border, right there. There we go. Okay, now that we have all of those set, let's group this. And let's call these ones. What do we call this group? There is a name for this kind of room. What's the name? Not central room, not lobby. What was it? Hub. Hub? What do you call the main area of the dungeon? The hub? Yeah, I think hub area fits well. I'm pretty sure there is another word. Main hall, there you go. There you go, main hall. So now we have the main hall complete. Now let's do the wings. Okay, let's start with this area. So map underscore AG4 underscore it would be 05 01 01 I think. Sure. Okay. So we have this wall that is too thick. Then we have a fence, a door. Okay. So we go like this. We have a fence across. This wall is too thick. And then we need from 3 over there is a hole right there. And 1 right there. Nice. Okay. Duplicate that. And the next one would be same location 02. Okay. Actually, I think this wall will remain, if I recall correctly. Over here, we go like that. Then we have a square of 2. Then 2 there. We go up to 2 before the wall. Back up. We skip 2 down, 1 left. Is square, and then do that. So we go from here and hit the wall. From here a square, from here and hit the wall. Like that. And we have a door over here. Right there. Supported words. Wow, wow. Let's see, this will be called the left wing. Right. Let me duplicate this. And we are going the other way, so 01 instead of 5. If that's 7. 8, 9. Okay. Okay. So we are on 9. Let me close all this. Random words that have nothing to do with topic. Wow, wow. So helpful. I believe this is going to be too thick. One over here. Let's remove these things. Okay. So we are making now this room over here. Oh, this actually doesn't even have like a wall over here. We have three squares of water. So new tile set. Water. Water. Like that. We have a door right there that is 3 up. So a door here that is 3 up. Right there. Right. Let's see what else. We have stairs up there, so a hall of 2 after 3. Okay. So 3, 2, there is the hall. And now we go to the next. Ah. Shit. Okay. So this would be 9. No. This is supposed to be. Yeah, so like that. Okay. So let me remove this. Actually, I didn't need to remove all that. So this is the next room. This has walls on all sides, so like this. Oh. What are you guys doing exactly? I just see a blob bat on the chat. For top. So this goes like that. And we have doors right here. So here and at the center 5 of difference. 3, 5 here. And we have a door on the corner. Like that. Nakakabata kami nito niyan. I do not have a new command. But I do believe I should.
Flashbang.
Ah. I also don't have gunfire. That's a good suggestion though. Let's see. That's the right wing. Let me just name that. Right wing. There we go. And all of that is F1.
You might want to fix the shop, since it's by flash space bang instead of flashbang.
Oh. Is it? Hold on, let me check. Hold on, let me check. Oh, indeed, this is a space fan. You are indeed correct. There we go. It's fixed. There is another. Fire? That's also a really nice command. Why do you have such, like, good ideas for commands? Now I need to write it down. Hold on. Hold on.
Element of surprise!
So, let me see. We have... The first one I saw is exclamation mark nuke. The second one I saw is exclamation mark gunfire. The next one is fire. Okay. I will eventually add those. I've written them down. New. So that's it for the first level, I believe, when it comes to a structure. So let's do F2. Let's see. So I'll start with this main room right here. So that would be map underscore dungeon 4 underscore 07 02 02 and go at the walls. So we have a wall above here, a little corner right there, and the center. There is also a wall over here. A corner, and this is 4 distance to top. So 4 distance to top, right here, I believe, and it's 3 wide, so that should be like that, and like that. Thunder? That's also a good idea. Hold on, let me write that down. Guitar riff. You will have to be more specific. Let's see. Over here we have this. So this is more complex than I remember. Okay. So let me make this. We're on auto, but this would be 6. I say it's 6. Okay. So the wall is supposed to be like that. We don't have one over here. We have 4, 5, and on the 6 is a wall. So 4, 5, 6 is a wall. Right there. And we have a wall right there. Okay, and we have holes. So holes. And that's 3 down and 9. So 3 down and 9. Right there. And this needs to be sticking into the wall, so like that. Yeah. Okay, now the other side. Okay. So we have walls everywhere. And 4 and 2 walls. Like that. And then we have 3 and 2 walls. And we have the holes for the doors. I never seen that answer from the 8-ball. I didn't know they could do that. Wow. There we go. That's our little room. Okay, now this one.
I'm on a begging grind set.
I can tell. Let's see. Okay, we have the whole left side like that, so let me duplicate this, and this would be a 1 this time, and 7. Okay. Let me clear this really fast. We have a space of 3 there, so a space of 3. Then the wall goes across, right there. And this wall keeps going, but this one is empty, like that. Wow, that 8-ball is being merciless. Okay. So now for the doors. You're being ghosted. And we have a door over here. Wow. Okay, now we go to the left side. So this is going to be 6. Let's see. So we have the bottom on left wall. So this should be like that. And then we have this. And the size is 4 by 5. Here's fun. So 4 by 5. Like that. So it would be like this. 4 by 5, and we have a whole wall here. Like that. Doors, we have one right here. Right there. What is that question? The hell? Okay, this one is good. Now let's do the last one on the right side. That is probably the easiest room of them all. So I grab this, duplicate. Oh, 1, this would be 8. This is basically this. And we have 2 entrances. One is going to be right there. And the other one is 4 away from the wall. So 3, 4 here. Yes, chat is meant to be chaotic. It's better when it's chaotic. Indeed. Especially when I'm not that entertaining. Okay. We have these. Fuck, you made me jump. Now that I think about it, my model doesn't really capture when I jump. Huh. Interesting. Hold on, can I adjust that? Apparently not. I can like modify the movement to be a bit more aggressive, maybe? Okay, I suppose that's kinda useful. What if I increase this? Oh wow, now I can actually move way more. Huh. Let's see if that's good. If not, I will just adjust it more. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. We finished with this, so let's go for big one. So this is F2, so let me grab this. Ah. Crash. F2. Okay, so next we start the next one. Blah. Map underscore dungeon 4 underscore 07 underscore 00 underscore 0. Let me check. Yes. Oh, it's raining. Wow. It's raining. Okay, so this is what this area that is complete nonsense. So we have a wall below, so walls. Dungeon 4. Okay, so wall below. Wow. Then we also have some fences going around. So from here all the way to before 2. So from here up to there. Then we have all the way across just before 1. Like that. Then we go again all the way to the bottom. And for some reason I also placed it like right there. I don't know why. Then we have
What the Sigma?
one there. Then we have 4 right here. 1 down. all the way to the edge, -1. Like that. Then we have one more right there. Before one right there. Then we have 2. Then we have 3 right there. And when it comes to spikes, I actually have the spikes. So we have, oh, you can barely see the spikes. Hold on. What? Oh wow. So we have spikes right here, right there. These spots right there. One above. One on the center right there. 2 on the corner. One after a space. One right here. One right there. Ta-da! Oh, you are going to sleep? Good night, good night. Roswell. Good night. Adiós. Buenas noches. Que descanses. Good night. Bye-bye. Good night. Roswell. Good night. Good night. I will say you are missing out. The guilt tripping. Okay. Next room. It would be the last one. Doesn't look that complex. Duplicate. Let's see. This would be 6. Like that. And I will just nuke all this. Let's see. That's 6 trip. Make the skin go wonky and call for 5 seconds. That's possible. It will be a lot of work, though. Let me copy that and save it. Okay. Let's see. We were doing this. So we have 3 up top, 4 difference, the whole wall on the left. So these 3 difference, we said this. 4, 5. Not actually, like that. Okay, we good. And we have a door right there.
Pregnant person emoji.
What? You confused me so hard that I couldn't process what the DTH just said. Wow.
Dot.
Dot? Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go to the other side. Okay. So this is 8, so I will just new code this. Go to walls. This dot that. We have 4. And then the pair of 3 right there.
X-ray emoji.
X-ray emoji. Okay, we can do 3 down, then all the way across, and we need 2 holes. So it will be like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Looking good, looking good. What do you mean doesn't? Well, it did say it. It might not have said what you wanted to say, but it did. It actually said something. Okay. Next set, let's start with this one. Just very simple. So I'm going to duplicate this, and we will say this has to be a 1, 7. Wait, I just noticed I fucked up. I was wondering why I was getting the same copy every time. That's why. There we go. Okay, so walls. Remove this. So we have only one over here from the second to before. So it would be like that. And we need the block. That would be 9 and a 9. So 1 line, 9 here. Right? Yeah, then 3 across. And I think we're good. Okay, now the left side. So this would be a 1601. Okay. So we have the thing below that is far away from the wall.
Microsoft is trying to reduce Copilot. I guess is the IWASM wasn't profitable.
I guess the IWASM. That sounds like the AI did like fell over and like hit the ground really hard. It was an IWASM. Yeah. It's not that it was like, well, it was not profitable. That's a For sure, that's a fact, right? But it's not the only reason. They were not only not seeing like benefits, they were also losing a lot of confidence from clients. Some people were like already switching OS. There is people like me who quite literally modified the Windows registry code, so I blocked all updates from Microsoft for the next 45 years. So yeah. There we go. Microsoft is going the way of Dove, hopefully not. Because I don't have to like want to pay rent for my OS system. I don't want to pay rent for my operative system. Please no. I'll try Linux. Let's say duplicate this. And this would be 01. And this would be 8. Okay. So let me clear this. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah. So we need to make this wall along the border. 1 block of distance. So it would be like this. Then leaving 2 space, we create another wall. Right there. Then we need 1 wall on the side. There needs to be 4 tick there. A hole as well over there. A space of 2 and a set of 3. Like that. Yeah. That looks kind of weird. But this is what I designed, so... Did you guys hear that on the United States? They are trying to like make it so you need to input your personal data on all computers when you install the operating system? That's kind of stupid. They really don't understand how open source works. I'm just going to fucking mod it out. What makes you think I cannot do it? Yeah. Okay, next one. Let's do this. Actually, hold on. I can actually put these things. Hold on. That would be 80. I do have those. Right here. Right, and over here we have red, so I can go to that. And I can put the red one. I also have the crystal. And we have the blue crystal over there, so... that would be this one. Oh, it's a bit more to the right. Yeah, they are not very smart. Okay, let's make this. Let's see, that would be 702. Okay. So we
6,
have a
7.
I'm disappointed. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. Okay. So
Lemao.
we have one thing here, then we have 4. Right there. Then we have a little corner. And the same on the other side. And that needs 3 space right there. So 3 space, 1 there, the corner. And we have the red pillars. Right there. Also, you were thinking, oh, Jacob, no! Rip. I was thinking yesterday, but if Terraria gets horrendous, take a break. That's what I was thinking, because nobody's helping me now, so I was considering just suspending Terraria. Yeah, I was indeed considering suspending Terraria. Okay, that's done. Let's go for the next one. Play Lunaria. But also multiplayer increases health, and so she's in actually help with more people. You see, the issue is that I always play a glass cannon, right? So I need someone to tank for me. That's the issue. I need someone to draw aggro, right? So that's basically the issue. If it wasn't for that, maybe I would do it by myself. But that would mean like changing my whole like build.
It casts no shadow.
Need to say chibi. It happens, it happens. Let's see. 02, and this would be 6. So let's see. Let's kill that. False. Meow. So let's see. What do we have here? Is the whole corner with a wall there. So the whole corner and a wall here. Yep, that looks good enough. next one. Almost done, almost done. Duplicate. That's 0, 2. This is supposed to be 8. You spended your legendary playthrough as well. Is almost overturned. You start jump from master. You see, I didn't actually bother with that. As in, I just quite literally jumped into legendary without into master. Excuse me. Without experiencing anything else. So I couldn't tell if it's harder or not. There we go. Okay, I think I'm done. Just missing the 2 rooms here. So let's see. That would be on 7. Let me just grab this. So this would be 03 for 7. The chibi doesn't work like that, I believe. It has to be at the start of the sentence. Sadly. The other DTAs does work like that. You can put the command wherever you want. But not for the chibi. Sadly. That's one. That's 2. And this needs to be like that.
Chubby.
Oh, chubby. Wow. What are you calling chubby exactly? Okay. So let's see.
Pregnant man emoji.
Why does that thing... Why is that thing capable of reading that? I cannot like decide if I should be like impressed or like horrified by that. Okay, let me make an entrance. Does this even have like the connection? I think I broke that, didn't I? Yeah. Let me see. I need the door. This thing. Hold on. What is that? Right there. Yeah, this is the graphics I'm using. Now that I think about it, I can actually clear it a little bit. Yeah. I can clear this a tiny bit by nuking that. And I was trying to do something with this. Hold on. Let me make
Asterisks.
asterisk. Z. Entrances. Okay. Let me make a new object. We will call this object underscore engine entrance. Underscore 00. And I will make this the parent. So we have the entrance. We have variable definitions. Here I will set this to be specifically map dungeon 0 underscore 07 underscore 00 00. Right? That way I can just modify this a lot easier. I can just go dungeon 1, right? So this is 0, 0, 0. So we have... Actually, I can just do it like this. Let's keep it at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why one is zeros. But at least it's in me sometimes. Okay. So, Dungeon 1.
Gale
going
knew
to
he
be-
was no champion, and that the Dark Soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of a safe return.
And you are talking about Dark Souls 3? I believe? Is Dark Souls 3? Yeah, I think it's Dark Souls 3. Yes. So let's see. This would be 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Okay. Almost done. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to dungeon, what we said? Dungeon 4, right? I will just kill that. And we will grab Dungeon 4. I forgot to add a sprite. Let's see. So let's see. Ah! Huh. Oh, wait. Object player switch for freedom for variable target trigger. It crashed.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. What is that? Really? I don't have that variable. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Animation... No, not here. Target trigger not there. State goal option... Map target... Target trigger. Oh, I know the issue. Hold on. Hold on. It's because this is supposed to be on that. Okay, let's give it another try. You're doing well? Nice. Nice, nice. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm doing well also. We are making progress. Yeah. Still a lot to fix, but we're making progress. Yep. Okay, abort. I see the issue. Where are the dungeons? Entrances. Let's call this dungeon data. Dungeon data, dungeon parents. Okay. So the issue is that there is no dungeon 4, so duplicate. Now there is a dungeon 4. Let me just check that everything is correct. It seems like everything's correct. Yeah. In fact, let's just do this. Ah. There we go. Let me just assign the sprite. Just because. Okay. So. Now I need to add it to the loading section of the game. Hold on. So many steps for this to actually work. Loading screen. So 0. Set that smaller. One, two. I will put them over here. 1, 2. 3. 4. We already have a 3. Hold on. Five. Actually, let me just set them like in sets. I believe that's more smart. So that's set 1, set 2. 5, 6. Ah. Seven. 8. 9. 10. Eleven. 12. There we go. Aquí. Okay, now I should load in theory. So, there we go, we're at the entrance. Huh? It's not that very, like, nice looking dungeon yet. But you can, like, kinda go through it. We're missing the door right here. It's supposed to be a giant door here. It reminds you of Yumi Nikki? Really? The
Reminds me of
darkness?
Yumi Nikki.
This? I can see it, yes. Now let me do something real quick. Because of the way I structured this, right? At the entrance, if I remove this here, I should be able to go into the rest of the dungeon. Wow. So let's see, let's explore. Right, we have this like area. You can fall into the floor below. I forgot to put the wall below. Wait, no. Oh, right, it's that. Hold on. That's something completely different. Okay, hold on. That's because on the, hold on the bottom floor, on that spot, this thing doesn't have a target. That's why he's complaining. Because I didn't put like something for the switch to trigger. That's why it kinda refused to load. I need to add a validation there. So we're here, we go into the fortress. Here we fight one guy, right? Then we can go over here, where we have the stairs. And we can go out here. Guess that didn't go out because I didn't put the the spam correctly. Yay, stocking wall forever. Never, never. Let me see here. So we go in, we go through here. You guys can see this. Then we have the area over here. And I can go up. Right? And I can go over here. And down here. Quite nice. And I can go down here. I don't have a way to jump down, sadly. So, load. From here I can drop through the holes here. And now I can move through here. Right? We have this. We can see this. Yeah. The only thing we cannot access as of right now, like when it comes to screens, is the the second floor because I have not added the stairs. Right? But it's looking quite nice, I would say. Now let me add some stairs. So I will need them on F1 so I can go to the next level. So in the main hall, I believe here will be the best. So stair, placeholder stairs. Right, I can have stairs here, and these are meant to go up. I think I can improve this. Hold on. This is for that. So the stairs parent. This thing. This is going to break the other dungeons. I can already tell. So that goes up. Direction up. Direction up. That's going to break the other dungeons. I'm sure of it. It's going to cause lots of trouble. Now it's because I modified that variable, right? The one that said up or down, right? So because I changed the type, that means all the other stairs in the game that were accessing that value have now been reset, right? So the stairs now will not go in the direction they should be. They will go to the default that is down. Yeah. So that means most of the stairs in the game will be broken, probably. But now we can access this quite nicely, huh? And because we have a hole right here, I can jump down. Right? And if I exit through here, there will be an error because there is nothing up here. Like that. So let's do some adjustments. And close this. So let's do a little like 1/over. Let's start with this. We don't have stairs here. We do have one here though. Stairs. I should might as well like do it properly. right? And this one is supposed to go up. Ah. Then we have those. Here, this stair should be going down. So. This is supposed to be going down. Actually, this is good. There are no stairs here. Okay. Now, from F2, that's just fine. There is supposed to be a door here, right? I think I forgot about it. Let's see. F2. Yeah, there is a door right there. Right there, I believe. Yeah. And that's supposed to be stairs down. There we go. Nothing to do here. Here we need some stairs down. So stairs down. Right there. Nothing here. Okay, we good. Let's see. So now I can go up. Check this area out. And I can go down. Right. And here I can jump over here. To fall down here and use this to go up. And now we can explore this area. This is the sub-boss battle. Right? We go up. Here we find the item. Right? And over here we find a piece of art. And this will get me stuck on a wall. Ha. Will the visibility be like that? You mean that you can see the whole area of the rooms? Like here? I want to make some fog. Because I feel like I don't really want the player to be able to see everything. Right? But I need to figure out how to do it. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I think we have like the basic structure done. Actually, I can do something here. Doors. Dungeons. Doors. I can have the golden lock here. Like that. That means this is going to be a normal door. And there we go. According to this, that's a normal door and that's a breakable wall. I do have breakable walls, right? Right here. It's very noticeable right now because it doesn't match the texture. Hmm. Hmm. I think these three are basically done. This needs a door right there. And there is one door right there. Should I keep it as a normal door or should I make it a gauntlet door? Huh. I'm wondering.
Man shrugging emoji.
Oh. Okay, that looks good. This area is missing a door here, right? Yeah, right there. A destructible one. but is distracted by from the other direction. We have this door right there. There is also this. And this. There we go. Let's give it a check. So we're right here. We have that thing there. That goes up. Okay. If I do this, I get stuck still, I believe. Oh, no, I actually passed through. Huh. No, that's something I didn't expect. Oh, it makes sense actually, now that I think about it. But I cannot go back. Yeah. It actually does make sense. This is F2. Let me check. F1. We have the entrance. We have the left wing. That surprisingly worked when I set the thing to move me. It was quite interesting. That's nice. Over here I also need one. Okay, that's one wing. Let's go to the other wing. All right. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Okay, that should in theory allow me to move normally. Hold on, let me check. Ah, shit. Oops. That's what we call an infinite loop. Ah. So what's happening is very simple. So when we touch the door over here, it puts you on the cell if you are facing right. One cell to the right, right? So when there was no door here, right? You will just land on an empty space. But now that I put a door there, you land on the door, and the door sends you to the other map, one cell to the left, which just happens to be the door you just touched. So you get infinitely like teleported from one room to another. Yes, because I'm targeting basically the exact same door. Yup. That's what's happening. Ain't that lovely? Now that I remember. Hold on. Wasn't... Yeah, this is supposed to be destructible. Hold on. So this is not the right door. Destructible. And that should be the same for the other wing. Yeah. There we go. How to fix it? Just move the door over. That would require me to modify. There is two ways to fix this. One, you relocate the door, right? But that would mean modifying the current layout of the dungeon as is planned, right? Option 2. A touch cooldown could work, actually. Ah, that's actually a good point. A dark cooldown would work. Huh. I never actually thought about that. Option 2, I was going to say, is modify how the doors work, right? Because basically right now, the door, when you touch this door, for example, it will place you right here. Oh, shit. Yeah. It will place you right here after you teleport, right? But on the other map. It will change map and put you after the door, right? But that means if there is a door there, it will teleport you back. So I was going to say, hey, if we modified it so I can choose the distance, so I can make it so it puts you over here, for example, that would be one way of solving that, right? But that means I will like completely need to rework the way doors work, right? In mind you, if I modify how the doors work, it will not just affect this dungeon. Just like the change I did upstairs, it's going to modify how. Oh! The dungeons work. So your cooldown idea is actually really fucking good. Let me see. Game manager. So, what I can do is have a variable, global variable, that is, let's call it the door cooldown. And that would be default 0, right? And on the step here, I will say global dot door cooldown minus minus. That would be per frame. So how many frames should we set for the cooldown? Is game frame cap? Not at all. Which is funny. Let's see. What is the door parent? Yes, it depends on the... Actually, I could try that. Hold on. Let me do some research real quick. Let's see. Keymaker delta time. Oh, it does have something actually called delta time. Variable returns the frame delta time, which is the difference between the present and the current frame in milliseconds. Microseconds. The fuck? Okay. Microseconds. Why the fuck microseconds? That's going to like make like that's going to make operations with this thing really fucking difficult.
Now, the echoes of that purpose linger in the form of slimes creatures born of mimicry and murk, loyal to none but their shifting master.
Okay. So, a microsecond is 1/millionth of a second. So, every 1 million would be 1 second. How do this, like, in theory is possible, right? But it's just like nonsensically like annoying. Your degree is helping. Hmm. What constants do we have in GameMaker? GameMaker constants. Macros. Okay, so you cannot change the value. You can define the version code in the script and I will precompile. Okay, so you can have it execute code. Okay. Enumerators. Building constants, okay. Non-infinity through pi. Not many constants, okay. Now I just need to understand this before I actually use it. Okay. So, team manager. So, we're saying basically that we have a value that is in microseconds, which means I need to make a script. Create script. I will call this constant. I will just kill this. And I will declare hashtag macro. The name will be second. The value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's 1 second. Okay. So, do you code for living? Yes, I do. I'm actually a programmer. Okay, so on steps right here, we're reducing the cooldown, right? Instead of doing this, I have to remove it by the amount of delta time. So minus equals delta time. That would be our cooldown. And when we use a door, that would be on the door parent. Right here, when we use the door, use door, we're going to set the cooldown. So global dot door cooldown equals to how much? Half a second? Second over 2. That way we don't need to write a nonsensical amount of zeros. Right? And on the collision, right here, I say if our global dot door pull down is greater than 0, is not greater than 0, we use the door. There we go. Entity clashing could also be included. No idea how to prevent the door use until step out the collision and have it reset. Yeah, the loop is still possible if the player stands there. That is indeed true. And I just noticed an issue. Game manager. This is going to keep going down below 0 into infinity, right? So if our global cooldown is above 0, then we decrease it. So we don't have like a million below 0. Okay. Let's test it out. So, what language are you using for this? Is actually the engine's own language. So it will be called GameMaker language. It's basically a mix of JavaScript and Python, kind of. Yeah. Let's see, I need a door. Let's test it out. So we'll just... well, it's still half a second. But you do, like... keep getting teleported back and forward. Actually, how about we use a flag? On the door. Where are you? Door. Hold on. Is there an event when you stop colliding? Apparently not, but maybe I can trigger it. Okay, so let's say if the cooldown is not set, but there is a collision, I can just say disable. It's kind of annoying, this type of language, because it's technically incomplete, right? It's still like being created. So it has a lot of issues. Yeah. For example, it doesn't have an actual like true or false. For example, this is actually a 0. This false. It's not actually like a real false. It's just a number, right? So this actually works just the same. And that causes some issues. Yeah. So we disable the trigger, right? So we say if not disabled and we are not in cooldown, we trigger this. If not, we enable it, right? And I will add an event here. And I will check if we are still colliding with the player on this location where we are standing with objects underscore player right? If we're in contact with the player, if we are not in contact with the player, we turn off the disable. Yeah. You use ANC, Advanced Nodal Code, for, neutronics modeling in physics under nuclear reactions. You have no Java knowledge? I see. That type of language is very specialized into the task. Yeah. It's like using MATLAB, I believe. Yeah. It's fundamentally different from a normal programming language. That's indeed true. I have used MATLAB. Okay, so we're going here, over here, go around this way, and if I now we are not teleporting back until we leave, and then we touch again. Shit. Okay, I don't know why that happened. I got stuck. Yay. Lovely. It works, at least. Not always, sadly, but it works.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, I know why. I know what happened there. I actually just noticed. Yeah. It's not that the door didn't work correctly. The issue is that I didn't use the door. Basically, I walked out of the room by coming this way. And that's how you get stuck. Yeah. So basically, I'm doing the same as I can do here. If I walk out the screen, I go to the next one, right? So the door is technically disabled, right? So when I do this, here, shit. Here the door is disabled, right? But I can walk to the right instead of the left, allowing me to exit the room, right? By leaving the map. And that teleports me to the next one. But that puts me on the wall. That's why I get stuck like this. Yeah. That's the issue. Also, I don't know why I'm like below the door there. So let me check that out. Let's see. Terrain instances. Why am I below the row? Let me check. Oh, I see. That's probably the issue. Okay. Maybe he needs an extra layer of bulk with every door. Maybe. We will see. Okay, so I need to make an extra layer here. Layer. Okay, if I'm correct, that should make it so I don't get stuck here. Let me check. Yep, now I'm above. Very nice. Yep, that was the issue. Nice. Just a quick check. Real quick. Okay, at least we solved an issue. It's a good session if you know Mario topic. Yeah. Indeed, it was nice. Indeed. I'm thinking. Strips of bacon on a burger grill? Wow. It's fun to see the interaction and level design be playable in such a condition. Yes. I love it. I love seeing like the origins of games. Yeah. Next time I will probably start working on adding the enemies. They're not going to have like an actual design though. Maybe I will do the stairs because that's like annoying me. It's annoying me that I don't have like the stairs to draw and show off. Yeah. Maybe also the fences. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I'm like trying to figure out how I'm going to structure this. We have 4 variants of enemies. We have the Swarman, the Archer, the Shield guy. And I think I'm missing 2, right? Did we never like plan the other 2? Are you going to have to code the AI for the enemies? Yes, probably. You're missing the Goblin Sapper. I think I forgot 2 enemies. Not gonna lie. Well, it's not that difficult. I could just have like a regular like skeleton. Then the skeletons Warman, Shieldman, Archer. And then maybe one more of more difficult things. Anyways, we managed to like, for the most part, set things nicely. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can put the things here. Hold on. That would be on not this place. F2. Here. I can place the thingies here. Where are they? Heart shards. Right there. And I can put the dungeon chest. Nice. Big and chunky. You use your brain more than you thought you would. Usually making games is quite heavy on the brain. Yes, especially these kind of games. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I could maybe... Hold on. Let's give it a try here, actually. Let's call this create object. Object underscore fog. Darkness. Okay. And I'm going to make a new sprite. Real quick. Sprite. Let's just make it here. A sprite. Sprite underscore darkness. Right. And I edit the image. And I'm just going to just pure black. That's not black. Excuse you. Black. Okay. Now that we have that, I can go over here and assign it to our fog of war or darkness, right? So I will need a value where we check if we are colliding with the player, XY with object underscore player. You cannot see player, right? If we are touching the player, we change the image alpha and we reduce it by the fraction of a second, right? So it would be delta time over second, right? Else and this only runs if a image alpha is greater than 0 and we are touching the player, then we increase the alpha, or if not, if image alpha is less than 1 and we are not touching the player.
It's time.
Oh, it's time already? It is time. Damn it. We're out of time. Let me finish this real quick. Just let me finish this. Image alpha plus delta time. Right? And then I can use this over here to test stuff. So we're here, right? We have this darkness. Not you. This darkness, right? And I can place it right here. Right? So I can have 2 right there. And now I can test. Hobby projector network name. That's indeed true. So over here, if I touch one of these, and if I go to the other, right? And if I want to like it to cover a certain area, I could do it like this. I can do this. Right? Unless you want that, they come back? Yes, because for example, how to explain it? If I enter this, we are like on a different room, right? And then we go to the next room, and now you can only see this room. Yeah. Right? That way you can like show different areas. Like that. It's a bit slow though. Let me speed it up. So instead of doing per each second, let's do it per half a second. Right? So If we do that, it should double the speed. I cut the speed in half instead of doubling it. Shit. Times 2. It's the other way around. My math is mathing the other way. Hold on. There we go, that's faster. Yeah, that feels more natural.
Brain not braining, math not mathing.
Yeah. It seems almost too fast. Maybe it might need some like adjustment. There's force. Yeah, we can leave that for later. But now we have a way to clear, right? Which is quite nice. And maybe I will make it so it's not like so harsh, right? So it's not like a clean line and make it more of a fog. Yeah. Maybe with a gradient, actually. Anyways, let us stop here for today. We made quite a bit of progress. We basically built the whole, like, dungeon, which is quite nice. Yeah. Anyways, let us go back.
Or have a fog.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I will continue this particular...
I'm trying to make my first game, and it is a lot all at once. My poor little brain gets tired working on it. It's time. Brain not braining.
Yes.
Math not mathing.
Flashbang.
Wait. Yes. Okay, thank you for coming. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, I will be working on this on Sunday also. Yes. I need to grab something to eat before my brain stops functioning. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. And the next stream will be on Thursday, and that will be playing Noita. Yes. Good night, bye bye, adios, buenas noches, que descansen, rest well. Bye bye, good night. Night night. Good night, bye bye, adios, buenas noches, que descansen. Night night, goodbye. Bye.
Keep clipping through, lol. How to fix it? Just move a door over? Add a door cooldown? If it's less work, what were you going to say? That would be cool. Eek true. Oh gosh yeah. Is the game frame capped? I remember hearing some games that code by frames end up with super fast events as a result. Like if I was running in 300 FPS for some reason versus 60. PFFT why not? Now, the echoes of that purpose linger in the form of slimes, creatures born of mimicry and murk, Roy. Yeah maybe no cooldown frown. 1E-6. My degree is helping woo. Sorry for the extra homework. Do you code for a living good lord? Job as a hobby, funny. Sure half or one. Entity clashing could also be included, no idea how, prevent or use until step out of collision. Because the loop is still possible if the player stands there I think. What language are you using for this? Yeah maybe too short. Oh geez, I have such a niche coding program knowledge, no idea. I fell asleep. I just choose ANC, Advanced Nodal Code. For neutronics modeling and physics for nuclear reactors. I have. Damn, you're a nuclear physicist. Oh MATLAB my joy. Finishing senior year now, working with Westinghouse on senior project. Hey, it works. Well, yay. The wall? What the hell, how? Ah, I see now, yeah. Maybe needs an extra layer of wall with every door or something. At least you know how to code constants for something if you ever need them. Nice. Well, that's good session even if it ended up mildly off topic. Strips of bacon on a barbecue grill. Fun to see the interaction and level design be playable in such an early condition. Are you going to have to code the eye for enemies? You're missing the goblin sapper. Used my brain way more than I thought I would tonight. I was multitasking playing Warframe as well and started falling asleep during a mission, so ended the R. The fog of war will be interesting to design. Small area around player will uncover it, I guess. I am trying to make my first game, and it is a lot all at once. My poor little brain gets tired work. Good luck M8. Best to keep your first game simple, or you'll end up like her. It's time. Hobby project turned burden. Oh cool. They come back down. Unless you want that. Ah, that's even better than I had in mind. Yeah, I love the pieces. Fractions W, brain not braining, math not mathing. Seems almost too fast. Thirds or fourths? May that's for later. Looks so cool. Hand pink waving, glad I could be here. DZVW used flashbang alert. DZVW begged for crystals. DZVW got 19 crystals, by, hand pink waving. Has 9,445 crystal shards.